Okay. Welcome back to Factorio with Mangg. We have yet another new base. Using all that I have learned and all that I am experimenting with. This is just the baby base, the jump start base to get our main base going on, which is nearby. And that, it's a tricky... Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna get into it. So the thing is, I guess the question is, how long do you spend with your starter base, your jump start base? Because you don't need much to actually just start working on your main base. You know, most of it just consists of, like, smelters, conveyor belts, underground belts, inserters. I mean, that's most of what the grunt work is at the start. So you don't need much. But, if you want to start working on your main base, like, right away, you have to do it pretty much where you start. Because you just don't have the means to clear out a lot of nests and really travel and blah, blah, blah. And doing it right where you start, it's not always an ideal location. Eventually, yes, you can make a perfectly flat planet covered in concrete. You can do that. But at the start, you have trees in the way, which are removable. You have rocks in the way, which are removable. But you have water, which is really difficult and time-consuming to fill in. It takes a lot of stone. As in, like, one little block of water. One little block is 20 stone. So, it's not easy. And then you have the cliffs, which are just, impossible to clear for a little while. Here's the landfill, yeah. So, 20 stone. Tough. So, your starting area is not going to be perfect for your big, expansive base. That's just never going to happen, really. So you kind of have to just work around that and just envision how it's going to be and, deal with some shit temporarily. So this is the one that I've got here. And I've mapped out some locations. But yeah, I had this big lake right in the middle here, and I wasn't sure what to do with it. It couldn't... The main bus just couldn't involve this lake. It just was unacceptable. So... I decided that's where the power area is going to be. It's a little cramped. Eventually, we can fill it in, but yeah. For now, I figured, hey, it's where the water is. That's where I'll put my steam power. Then we have, to the right of that, that's where the main line, the main bus starts, and that will continue eastward. Then, mirroring what Nilaus has done, I have my iron smelters up there on the other side. Copper smelters are going to be here. That's sort of an issue, because this is where all the ore is, and it just takes up like half the city block. And then I also built my jumpstart base right next to it, because I didn't want to have to conveyor belt my shit too far right at the start. It's all fixable in the long run. It's just kind of annoying and a jumble. It's just a messed up jumble at the start. But okay. So as for the jumpstart base, I did not use Nilaus's design. I decided I wanted something a little bit more robust than what he provides in this book. And if you watch the video series he did, he actually has... This is the jumpstart base. There's actually an add-on that he uses that is not in this book. So I don't know what happened with that. I think the series in general is a little old, and what happened, the game has been out for years. Well, the game has been in development for years, And so along the way, they've changed some recipes and some of the ingredients. So older blueprints that have like, you know, assembly things, chains are broken. I did one with like, I think it was blue science. Blue science used to require solid fuel, and they changed it to sulfur. And that's just a completely different recipe, involving like the pipelines. So that blueprint was completely broke, but I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just try and make it work. And I ended up with some real bullshit with pipes that really gave me a headache. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so this is not then the one from my Mangg's blueprints of choice, which is taken from this one. This is probably my favorite design. It probably has a bit too much science right at the start, more than we need. But it lets us make, you know, it's basically what Nilaus's would have been had he expanded. It probably would have been very similar to this. I didn't look at, actually, no, I didn't really look at it, but it's probably pretty similar to this. It lets you make the different types of belts, the different types of inserters, drills, assemblers, turrets, ammo. I changed this one to make pipes for myself, but we're having a bit of an iron shortage at the moment. But that's the thing, like, you just, how much time do you want to spend? So when, you know, it's funny, because now I'm at that mindset that I was like, when I first started playing, I was looking at blueprints and people, you know, I was looking for like the all-in-one blueprint, the all-in-one base that has everything you need all in one. All at your jump start base, you know, just place this down and go. That doesn't exist. It's just too expansive, and it's too, you require too many different things involved. It doesn't, you can't just build off the start again and again and again unless you have this perfect vision of everything that is involved from the beginning, which is very difficult and takes probably hundreds of hours of play to figure out, and then you realize that you're not going to do that with your starter base anyways. So yeah, so that just doesn't exist, and it, you know, that's how it is. So the jumpstart base is that. It is the stepping stone to your real base. And as a new player, like I said, you can't really fathom that all this shit you're doing and all this complicated stuff is nothing, basically. It means nothing in the long run. You're going to abandon it all. You're going to disassemble this entire thing because it is worthless to you. It's just pretty wild. But in addition to that blueprint and that setup, I have over here another line of smelters that I added, working with stone to make bricks. A bunch of that stone is being siphoned off into chests, because we're going to be using this to make paths and stuff. And then some of that, a little bit, is making its way to the end to be made into walls. I don't have many, but I don't really need many. This is the only nest on screen. There's one over here. And there's one over here to the east that's been attacking lightly, but we haven't really pissed off anything much yet. We will. Alright, so, I'm trying to finish out our power arrangement. Yeah. And there you go. We need another boiler. Oh yeah, that's got to get removed. We'll get to that. I need a bunch of pipes. Pipe, 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 pipe. Pipe, 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 pipe. Good. More pipe. Good. It's a lot of power, man. But, you know, it's enough. Well, I mean, it's enough to get started. I feel like eventually you fill this entire block with steam engines. Which is just crazy to me. But yeah, compared to what we've done, we are stepping up the scale. That should be good. Alright, good. Power poles, power poles, power poles. Good. Good, 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 good. Should be good. If I made more boilers than I needed, that's fine. Oh yeah, and at the start, before the start of Nilaus's series, there, he recommends like 2 mods right off the bat. One is Squeak Through, that allows you to move through pipes and stuff, and the other is Even Distribution, that allows you to pass off or to evenly distribute items out of your inventory into stuff. Big surprise there. All right, let's just get rid of this. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this coal in my inventory. We'll sort it out. Oh, I miscounted? Okay. That's a lot, man. Look at that. 24 megawatts. He had more than that, didn't he? What did I say he had? Like 32? Oh, we need another pump. That's why we're not functioning properly. Yep. More pipe, more pipe, more pipe. There we go. Now we're functioning. All right. Are we? Are you getting up there? Two pumps worth? I think it's slowly getting there. Well, this has full water. Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. We just don't. Yeah. Okay. No, this is max capacity. So 24.3 megawatts. That doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I'm missing a boiler. Oh, that was okay. There it is. 33. Haha. It all comes together. Okay, 33 megawatts. 33.3 seems like a random number, though. Oh, I only have 37? What? I have an odd number? How do I have an odd number? Well, I know how I could have an odd number. Okay, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 2. Yeah, I should have 40. How... I think some of these are on their own network. Hold on. Yep, some of these are on their own network. All right, a little troubleshooting there. Okay, now this is all connected. This is how one of these is not connected. I think that end one was not connected. There it is. 36. That's the correct number. All right. Now we got all that. So, all right, 36 megawatts. Perfect. Okay. let's work on the main line then. Now we can get that going. So I've already placed down some smelting arrays. We've got this going on here. Again, there's just going to be some trial and error here, man, because I'm not following his every direction, every step of the way. So we're just going to see how it is. I don't want any copper coming in. No coppers allowed. Okay. Okay. Oh, I did learn a neat trick from him. Actually, a really good, important trick. When placing a blueprint. Here, I'll show you. Like with, hold on. Oh, what was I... Here, this, okay. Yeah, so when placing a blueprint, I knew you, of course, could rotate, because you can rotate everything in the game. But you can also, of course, flip it horizontally, which is great, and flip it vertically, which is great. That's really useful, that I never realized. Huzzah. Alright, so now we're in the main line. This is cutting across the main line. Thus, rules dictate, I guess, that the entire thing must be done underground if you're cutting across. Apparently. So we, of course, ran out because that's an extensive amount. Actually, I need to confirm this. Because I could have sworn I saw raw... I saw just ore going across that was not underground. Alright, he went out at some point to clear out some bug nests. Okay, yeah, he definitely... Nah, he does most of it underground. I'll be damned. He doesn't probably do the end here underground. There is some wiggle room here. So probably like this is above ground. And at the other end, we didn't quite make it, but yeah, so it doesn't have to be entirely underground, but by and large. Because, I mean, you think about 16 lanes of copper is his end goal. That's a lot of space, because that's in sets of 4 with 2 spaces in between. So that's really, 24 spaces just for copper. So yeah, I mean, the city block in total is 100 spaces wide. So yeah, you use most of it in an endgame situation, I guess. I was getting undergrounders. Yes, we will need many of those. And many more of these. And more of these. And probably many more of these. Okay. I do have a radar setup that is slowly scanning the region. I should probably... I forgot about it, that I had the radar assembler here, and I don't have circuits on it. So... let's actually set a circuit, because then we'll save it on the blueprint. So I built 100 radars. So that was nice. That was real fucking nice. We only need probably 10 at any given point. Alright, anyways, we should set up some more radars. We have the power. We can afford it. Let's go over here. Set it up there for now. Yeah, they have a vision range. There's a big square around them that I don't remember all the effects that it does. I think it lets you see enemies coming in or something like that. I mean, it's good. It's a good thing. We're probably gonna have to put some turrets here. Those big ass nests down there. I don't like it. You know what? Let's do this a little preemptively. I'm gonna put a turret. Okay. Yeah, they keep attacking the lower right where the coal is. But there's actually a cliff wall that they keep getting stuck on as the turrets gun them down. All right, continuing our iron path. All right, so then this, maybe. Hold on, let me double check. How close does he get to the block? No, actually, he goes probably another one. Yeah. No, I'm not so sure. Basically, his above ground path at the sides would be like this. Or maybe that. It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It might be about that. That's your above ground. And then he has, do I have bricks? I do have bricks. Okay. So let's, okay, maybe it's not this. He does not, he goes underground the entire path. And that's the path. Oh no, his path is smaller than that. Can I undo all that shit? No? Okay, great. I can't remove a path? Fuck me. His path, for reference, is this. Okay, so that's his. And so that's... No, that can't be right. It's got to be even smaller than that. His is only... He goes underground. So that means his path has to be pretty damn narrow. Yeah, that's his path. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so that's his path. Hold on. How do I remove this? Okay, got it. That's pretty funny. I mean, I guess it works. Jeez. Okay, do not place this incorrectly. It's a real bitch. Okay. So, let's place his path correctly here. It would be here. That's 2 spaces from the side. That is correct. Yes. All right, this is his path. Okay. Oh, you do move faster. Holy shit. It's pretty nice. So then, keeping in mind, I'm gonna probably redo this whole thing. Yeah, the problem is my iron mine is in the middle of the path, but whatever. So keeping in mind that his path, he has one underground, say here, and it goes across, right? That was max, I think. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit of an inner, it's touching it, but whatever, it's fine. Then, he does 5. This is just the blueprint, then we can always just, you know, go off of this. Alright, this needs to be reversed. Whoops. Yeah, they don't let you. God damn, they don't let you, like... Unless... No, I mean, there's no option for, like, reversing this so it's the right way. Because that doesn't make any sense. Fine, I'll do it from the other direction. We can visualize. Keeping in mind the path ends 2 spaces. Okay, so the path ends. Path ends where this conveyor belt is. Then you'd have the underground here. That's on the other side. Then you'd have the straight for 5 spots. Actually, I don't know. The straight might start here. Based on what I'm seeing. Oh, but no, these are flush with this. Okay, so they're flush with that. Then that makes less sense. Then I'm really fucking up. So then the straight starts 2 spaces in front of that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, we have this coal in our way. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we'd have an underground right here. I believe. Let's just see if this lines up. Fuck, undo that. Damn it. I don't think that lined up perfectly. Honestly, it's a very minor concern. And I don't know why I'm being so diligent to try and copy him. But let's just pretend that that's what he does. I don't think it is. No, that's way too long. But it doesn't matter. You don't need it to be above ground at all. Actually, I mean, let's just fuck it and spend the extra underground path. Fuck it. There you go. It's all underground. We're fine. Oh my god. Alright, so... In that case... Let's just add this on. This will be a little asymmetrical. Will probably piss me off. It's already pissing me off. We're gonna fix this, but... Alright, just cut this off for the time being. We'll let it run out when we get our smelters going, and then we'll fix it. Okay. We don't actually want that to happen. We want coal to continue for the time being, because that supplies all our boilers. Alright, we got that all set up. Essentially. Actually, this isn't right, though. Yep, fuck it. We'll fix it. We'll get there. Everything, this whole line just needs to be shifted up one. It's fine. Okay, so then this is going to end up being... I originally thought he had 4 lines of iron. It's of iron ore. It's actually 3. So, which makes sense. He has 3 lines of iron ore and 1 line of coal. And eventually you could, you know, just add more lines vertically across the main bus. But that will serve for now. So we are going to go here. And remembering that this is going to continue down horizontally. And we're going to have, say, 3 lines. We don't want to... This would be the top line, second line, third line, coal line. Okay. So let's do it that way. Alright, that looks good. It's a little snug, but... Actually... No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Can always fix it later, right? I need... splitters. Whoops. Okay, and then that will continue on for another set. So, I could have, instead of having 2 separate ones for iron, I could have, just extended this one. But what he did in the video was he had 1 long one, so I figured 2 short ones is the same as 1 long one. That math almost assuredly checks out. Alright, let's go get some splitters, get some more furnaces. I do have an assembler added that is just there to make furnaces. I do not think I set a circuit on it, so we should have quite a few. Oh no, I rotated the thing, so yeah, we're good. We've got 135 in here. Let's grab some more underground belts. Good. Grab more of those just so you keep making them. Good. 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 Yes. This is good. Actually, how many bricks do I have? Can we start working on a path here? That's walls. We have a lot of walls. Oh, we got a lot of fucking bricks. That's why we have so many walls, because they finally ran out of room. Alright, good. I see the appeal now. Yes. Fuck! Okay, it's not too bad when you make a little mistake. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That is pretty fucking nice. This is the first time I've had a path at all in Factorio. It's very good. Alright. Put in the other splitters here. Good. Put in the paths. It was we have done so many times so far. And we will continue to do until the end of time. Up, 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 up. So now the question we have is how many drills do I need to keep both of these arrays in full function? Fuck me. That is what we will try to find out. Because then I can log that information into my brain for future endeavors. We should really have an assembler now for big electric poles. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of them all around the city block. And they all need to be filled in, I guess. We have to deliver power everywhere, across great distances. And we can make them now, but we need steel, so never mind. We'll get there. Alright. So let's make more. We're gonna need a little bit more. There, we'll just do that way. Okay. Oh, use the path. Look at that. You like zoom. No wonder. Okay, yes, I understand now about the path. I gotta embrace it. Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty nice, like, the concept, because with all these smelter arrays, and you're adding them on and all that sort of stuff, you're filling out this whole block with smelters. You don't have to feed them through any conveyor belt systems or, figure out, okay, this needs to go here, so this has to go here. How do I add this machine into this mix? Like, no. All this shit just goes into the fucking main bus. That's it. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, maybe I made it a little compact. I'm gonna fix it. Well, actually, we're gonna fix this whole thing. So, delete all this shit. Except that. Delete all this. Alright, so just copy this. No. See, now you fucked it up again. Alright, well... Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Yeah, so much of this is going to change, so it almost doesn't really matter, I guess. But I want this line to be correct, so... There you go. For now, just do that. And then this feeds into this. And we may as well split off our coal. This is a very temporary thing. This is not how it's going to look. But for the sake of symmetry, there you have it. Okay. Okay. So, wait a minute. Don't come in yet. Don't come in yet. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, with the smelter array is coming off, what you want to do... We need to have room to get 4 lanes of iron plates over onto this left-hand side. Maybe not right away. Yeah, right away, pretty much. Let me just see if I can take a glance at his setup of his plates leaving. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Did I build this wrong? I think I built this wrong. Shit. How does that make sense? Oh, his copper... No, his main... Okay, no, his main line's vertical. So... I did build it wrong. Yes. Okay, yeah. It's not perfect. His is perfect, because of course. Mine will never be perfect, because of course. But his arrays are rotated so that the output is facing the main bus. Which makes sense. But in that case, you have to... No, I mean, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. But in that case... no, if I did that, I would have to run the ore all the way up the side to the top up here, and my arrays would have to start here. Which is not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Because we're gonna be extending these, so we're basically gonna continually have to route the plates all the way over to the left. Just need to, like, continue to see what the fuck he's doing. Why does he send plates? Oh, nope, that makes perfect sense. Yep, no, I understand now. Okay, so for plates, copper and iron, they're on opposite sides, but you want both plates on both sides. So for iron, we'd send 4 belts down this way. 2 of them would hook this way to continue down the belt here. 2 more would go all the way down to the bottom of this block so that they could run down the bus on the other side. So that, because each side of the bus is going to need both iron and copper. You're not going to be able to, like, you know, finagle that so that each side only needs one thing. So that makes a lot of sense. All right. I understand. And I guess that's the other thing. He doesn't start his plates on, like, the left-hand side here. Because that's a waste. There's no need to do that. And you're going to continually need more belts for ore and stuff like that. So nothing, you don't need to send anything, you don't need to branch off anything this early. So there's no reason to start your plates this early. He starts his plates right over here on the right side of this block, towards the second part of the bus. This all makes so much more sense. Okay. So in that case, In that case, actually, we didn't fuck up. We didn't fuck up at all. We did I don't know. In that case, I don't know why you need your ore belts to be underground at all in the first block. But okay. So what that means is that this is eventually going to be an entire row of smelters, right? So, like, if I copy paste, which would look like this. This. All right. No. Shit. Undo that. Okay, this. Fine. Whoops. Right. So that, followed by that, followed by... No, that would be it. That's your line. Because then this right side space is reserved for, like, lane balancing and things like that, and getting your belts correct. So that's what that looks like, and that's your full smelter array. And you would do this, what, like 3 more times up there eventually? With a full endgame. Oh, we got a lot of bugs. That's a lot of bugs. Oh, they're just hitting the walls. We're still okay. Not too big a nest. That's like 1 spawner each, maybe some worms there. We could probably go wipe that out. Okay, so, with those blueprints all in place, let's just run this down. And then this is going to come off of here. Right. And that will be like... that'll be like a step further. Right? So something like this. Alright, and then you'd have a third one. You'd have a fourth one. I don't know if he ever goes... I think he said only 4 iron belts in the long run, compared to like 16 copper. So I think you might... You might have... No, because the 5th one... The 5th... Maybe the 4th... Well, you definitely do... I'm almost certain he said... No, you know what? I think... I have to double check exactly what he does. I haven't gotten up to where he does steel yet. But what I think he does is... Yeah, he does this. Steel smithing. So this is steel with raw iron ore. So it goes from iron plates to steel in one go. So you'd slap this in, like, right here. You'd feed your iron ore into this. And then steel would come out alongside the other iron plates. Now that I'm looking at this, though, I can see we started way too far to the left. We need more space for the belt for the ore belts. So we're gonna tear down this whole thing. We're gonna tear down this whole thing. Damn it. Alright, I don't want to waste these plates, so I guess let's just pick them up. That's probably the best way to do it. We'll find a use for them, don't worry. Alright, let's pick up all the plates. Give me all your plates. Okay. And then, see, you know, this is why you're supposed to plan everything out before you build it. what's that? Measure twice, cut once. That we did not follow that. Now I have to sit here and destroy all this. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna waste all your time building just this smelting array. I think you get the idea. I hope I've explained everything and I understand everything enough. For at least for the smelting array, we get it. So we need to do that same thing with copper, but this is where it gets way more complicated. Because I have all the patches right in the middle of the fucking block. We do have space over here. So I might just use this area a little bit, but no matter what, it's gonna be fucking filthy. It's gonna be filthy. So I'm gonna do that, and you know, we'll get all... At the start of the next video, what I want to have ready for you to see is the main bus active. I want to see a couple belts of iron and copper running down here, ready to go for us to finally branch out. So let's end the video by going to clear out these nests. Look at them. Fucking filthy. Okay. I cannot see if there's any worms. Let's hope not. Doesn't look like there is. Perfect. Alright. Simple. Wasn't there a... Oh, that wasn't another nest. That was just them, like, gathering forces there. Okay, well, that's good. There's another nest. That's a little bit of a... A little bit more troublesome. Oh, and there's the master nest over there. Four piece. That we will have to just withstand. Yeah, let's kill the worm. Nice. Ah, so satisfying. And it's so different from, like, just sitting there and building your base. Such a fucking good game! Oh yeah, I definitely have enough ammo. Let's clear this little shit out. I can't imagine how fucking satisfying it's going to be when I actually get on that rocket and fly out of here. That's gonna be nuts. But like I said, I feel like this concept, that this is gonna be it, because theoretically, as far as I understand the whole concept, it is just infinitely expandable. Because, like, yeah, we can fill up on arrays, smelting arrays in this block, but then you just expand it to this block. And you just keep feeding the main bus. You just keep feeding the main bus. And as long as it's constantly supplied, you should have everything you could ever need to build a rocket. I mean, I can't imagine not. I mean, yeah, of course, we're gonna have to train a lot of stuff in. And, you know, a lot of ore. But still, I mean, it seems doable. So for this one, we're definitely going to be doing the LTN mod. We're going to be doing the train network with the depot and the logistics, because we're probably going to be doing a lot of train stuff. So we just want it to be done right. We can't skimp out this time. I'm sure you can beat the game without the mod, obviously, but it's just going to make everything a hell of a lot easier in the long run. Probably not to set up. All right. This is where I will leave you then. Hopefully we got some better shit when I come back. But for now, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Factorio. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.